Here we go. Carl with a C's parents used to live on the next street over. They passed away from COVID back in summer of 2021. And they left the house and a whole bunch of money to their son, Carl. Okay, well, how'd you meet him? We met him the day he moved in. He had a party and was inviting everybody, going door to door and telling all the neighbors to come over. He had pizza, drinks. It was a good time. Carl's a cool guy. And don't forget a bad influence. When Frank hangs out with Carl with a C, he comes home drunk at 6 o'clock in the morning every time. He's one of those people that can't stop once they start drinking, you know, so he's a bit of an alcoholic, goes on these binges, but he's a fun guy. He likes fishing and golfing and playing poker, and I like all those things too. And he even fixed our plumbing for us and didn't charge us. Had to build a trench and replace piping and do all this, didn't charge us a dime. Dang, that was nice. Those jobs can be expensive, right? Well, recently he was in a bad spot, so I helped him out a little bit. A bad spot? Like financially, you mean? Yeah, he ran out of the money, so I lent him some. Does he have a job? He takes like private jobs, like somebody will need their yard mowed weekly or something and they'll hire him to do it. And then he'll do like a fence sometime and then he'll do some landscaping. He just takes these jobs. That's where you're stopping the story? You're not actually gonna tell her? Suanne, he told us that in confidence. I don't think that's my place to tell her. Tell me what? So one night we were all sitting there drinking and he got a little too drunk. And I don't even think he remembers telling us this, but right when all the bars could open in 2021, right before his parents passed away from COVID, he started feeling a little under the weather. So he took a COVID test and it was positive. But he wasn't feeling that bad, and his friends had invited him out to the bars, and the bars had just opened, so he wanted to go. He goes out, and he spends the last dime that he has on drinks at the bar. So he had no way to get home. So he walked, because the bar that I'm talking about is like 2 miles from here. He walked to his parents' house so that he could crash for the night, and they gave him some money. And then a little while after, they passed away from COVID. He didn't mean to give it to them, but he did go out to a bar knowing he just tested positive for COVID. Lord knows who else he gave it to. My point, exactly. And that was who I was talking about on the first day that we came over here. And I said, you better not be texting who I think it is. It was Carl with a C, because I've caught Frank going out golfing with Carl on Frank's dime. He used to pay for me all the time back when he had money.